Welcome to the second part of a three-part series, Understanding Your Digital Thread. Today we're going to talk about how to address key challenges. The benefits of connected industrial environments can be phenomenal. However, as manufacturers have continued along the digital journey, many have figured out the hard way that their plants were a lot less secure than their corporate IT network. Simply put, the same digitalization efforts that increase productivity and efficiency, and in some instances add new revenue streams, also increase the attack surface. There are many reasons why manufacturing facilities lack the protection they require. The most common being that manufacturers often rely on older equipment that still functions properly. However, this equipment often lacks patched or sufficient monitoring. According to the CyberX Global Risk Report, 71% of manufacturing sites have outdated Windows systems that are no longer receiving security patches from Microsoft. And more than a quarter, 27% of these environments have a direct connection to the internet. So how do we address security concerns? Well, first we have to understand their existing connections, being able to identify what devices are connected to the plant networks, how they're connected to each other. And you can do this by leveraging an electronic repository that is centrally maintained but globally accessed. Secondly, you want to understand and address access paths to crown jewel assets. And the initial focus should be on those assets that, if compromised, would cause a major impact to the organization or results in a significantly safety incident. Taking this approach enabled manufacturers to prioritize mitigation efforts since it's impossible to fix everything at once. So you're looking at, I want to triage based on safety, environmental concerns, as well as revenue generation. IoT security concerns are another area that needs to be addressed, and it can be done through automatic device onboarding, batch firmware updates, as well as having a robust device repository in your IoT platform. When replacing IT/OT silos with a security operations center, you want to ensure you have a couple keys, and that is different deployment models on a central, regional, and global basis, as well as being able to compensate for security, connectivity, and capabilities of each individual facility and region that your digital thread is implemented in. One of the keys is a centralized governance and multiple deployment model. And this compensates for connectivity limitations, security requirements in varying MES types and implementations, as well as it provides central management, and its deployment is one of the critical keys to success, along with a technology that is highly available and secure. Some other keys also include ensuring connectivity speed and MES connectivity flexibility. And that's where you want to be able to leverage a neutral vendor when working in a heterogeneous app environment. And the reason for this is vendors can be good at connecting to their own products, but not great at connectivity to other enterprise apps. Also, make sure that when you are implementing this integration, that you have an OPC UA adapter that's able to integrate real-time production data into your digital thread. Being able to flexibly create services that are custom, specific, and bespoke for every single facility in a central location will enable ease of use as well as quick implementation. And when that's coupled with a built-in services library that you can quickly scale and not recreate and not waste time recreating connections that you already have somewhere. And lastly, be able to support standards like ISA 95, which means you don't need a rigorous standard template because not many companies put ISA 95 into their environment directly without making some changes, but you want to be able to create composite services that can be quickly assembled and reused. And it's critical that you have the ability to leverage microservices at this point. Lastly, being able to do this with graphical transformation and string manipulation is one of the keys to quickly integrate shop floor and top floor systems, as well as maintain the control of the distributed assets.